A big part of your novel is the fact that you use cartoons. Are you an artist?
No, actually, I'm not an artist, but I do have a sense of humor. I use cartoons for two reasons in my novel. Well, one is to keep the reader entertained, and I want them to know what they're reading. And the second reason is for Junior to have a hobby. And in the novel is his escape. His cartoons are his escape from his sadness.
It's been taught in many schools, won multiple awards, and has been an overall success. But it has also been banned. Why do you think this is?
Well, obviously there's something good in this book that people like. I don't know what it is. Sex in books freaks people out. Don't know why. This book does have a lot of sexual references. Like, Junior gets a boner for anything. For anything, really. But that's how it is. He praises masturbation, and I believe, for parents, they don't believe in that. They don't think it's appropriate for their children to be reading. They think that it should be banned. But I'm not too worried about that. Books that have been banned are good books. They've been they're good, and they've been in Newbery Prize winners.
Your book has sold close to 1 million copies. It has been on the New York Times bestseller list for more than 165 weeks. It has earned 7-star reviews and has won multiple prizes, such as the 2007 National Book Award for Young People's Literature. Do you think this success means your book will become a classic, or is it just popular for today's era?
Well, I actually have been asked that a lot. I think it's every writer's dreams for their books to become classics. I hope so. A lot of books that I've read, a lot of classic books that I've read they've won multiple prizes, they've been made into movies, they've been taught at schools, and my book meets 2 of the 3 criteria that I just mentioned. It just hasn't been made into a movie. Not yet, at least. Hopefully, but see what happens. If my novel doesn't become a classic, I think it did everything that a classic book did, and it talks about sex, and who doesn't like sex, you know? I think it will survive the test of time. People have been having sex since the beginning of time, you know? But no, on a serious note, I'm just happy that my novel has been, it was an instant success, and I think a lot of people can relate to in today's society, they can relate to that. And
Your book has obtained a lot of interest in young adults. Why do you think this is?
well, first of all, the young adults are my main target. I wanted to make sure that they're my main audience. And Junior is a very complex character. He's a geek, he's a jock, he's a loser, he's a cool kid all in one. He's blessed and cursed with his family, and I think that a lot of young adults can relate to that. And it would attract a lot of young readers, and they can relate in every way nowadays. And I've been asked that, why is he a combo of a jock and a combo of a geek? And I just think there's no real master plan to that. I just think that's just how the white school works. And as growing up as a kid, that's just how it works. So nowadays, I think every young adult will relate, because they're playing a sport, they have to keep their grades up, and in effect, I think young adults would be attracted to the character.
A lot of readers really enjoyed the fact that you mixed pathos with humor. What was the purpose when doing this?
Honestly, there's really no purpose to this. That's just how my life was. For example, my sister died. I was sad, and right after that, the counselor hugged me, and I popped a boner. That's just the way it was. But I guess it's healthy to look at things through a lighter side of, that just makes my novel more relatable to young adults. And I feel after me giving talks and visiting high schools, I meet amazing students, like students on their way like to like Berkeley with full ride scholarships and all that, and but like they're missing a leg because they had gotten in a car accident, and I just think that's just how life is seen, and just gotta look at things in a lighter way. Like things happen, bad things happen, but I mean just look at it as a positive thing. And I guess if we're just drawn to our sorrows, we're gonna end up living a sad life. So that's my main thing.
What would you say was the hardest part of writing this novel?
Honestly, the hardest part, like, was like just revisiting like my sad life. Like, I would cry all the time. Just remember, it hurt, you know. But no, I'm just kidding. No, for real, the real hardest, like the hardest part of writing this was like, honestly, like trying to write like a 15-year-old, like a kid. Like, I mean, I can act like one, but it was just really hard to write like one. But I mean, I managed. So, yeah.